Within the houseplant hobby, there's a big group of people who spend a lot of money on these. Let's talk about pots. What's up, fellow plant enthusiasts? My name is Dylan Bain and this is Bain's Botanicals. Today we're going to be talking about pots. I just want to give you guys a rundown on the 3 different types of pots and how you might use them for your own plants. The first thing we need to address though is that, in my opinion, every pot you use should have a drainage hole. This one does not. Now I know that there's some really pretty ceramic pots out there, and most of them do have drainage holes, but if they don't, I would recommend getting it drilled, as long as it's not something that's too special for you, because when you drill, there is always a chance it could break. But I also noticed my plastic pot here does not have a drainage hole either. So bad examples, but I promise my terracotta one does. The thing about the drainage hole is that when you water, that water will collect at the bottom of the pot, and that's really bad for your plants. Almost any plant is going to suffer from that. Just the roots will rot, you'll be able to smell how nasty it is, and it'll most likely kill your plant. So just please have the drainage hole. You're gonna save yourself a lot of grief. Okay, 3 different types here. The first one, like I said, is the ceramic. These are the ones that are the most expensive, just because they can be painted really elaborately, they can be molded really elaborately, and I can see why people spend a lot of money on these. I mean, you can easily spend more on one of these pots than, well, maybe not this one because it's kind of plain, but you can easily spend more on your pot than you do on your plant. I personally like the ones that look like faces, and then you plant the plant in the top and it looks like hair. I thought that's kind of cool. I don't have one, but so yeah, pretty but expensive. It just depends on how much you're in love with it. The next level down is my favorite, terracotta. I've got my little silver dollar jade in here, Crassula arborescens. If you notice behind me, I think all my plants back there, it looks like, are in terracotta. I prefer terracotta just because it wicks the moisture away from the soil, so it makes it a lot more difficult to overwater. Ceramic and plastic pots retain water better, so if you're somebody that forgets to water, those are good options for you because they will hold that moisture in the soil a lot longer. If you're somebody that likes to water frequently, like me, terracotta is the way to go because your soil is going to dry out faster. And I think that as it wicks the moisture away from the soil, that increases ambient humidity, especially if you've got your plants close together like I do. So it's just kind of your choice of your watering style, how attentive you are to your plants. Anything can work, but one thing I will say is that if you have a cacti or succulent or a plant that prefers to be on the drier side, I would definitely go with terracotta no matter what, just because they are extra sensitive to overwatering since they're succulents. The most inexpensive pot would be a plastic pot. Some of these have cool designs on them, but they function very similarly to ceramic in that, like I said, they retain moisture and they are also lighter. So especially as you get into, well, you can't see any of my big plants, can you? Back here, right there, I've got a Synapsis trebui, I think is how you say it. It's a dark form. It's in, I think it's a 10-inch terracotta pot, and it is heavy. I did that on purpose because, like I said, I like terracotta, but if you have a big plant and you don't want to have to lift something heavy, plastic is the way to go because plastic is the lightest. I think that's probably all I have to say about pots. If you guys have any questions, please leave a message in the comments. Reach out to me directly if you're in the Topeka Plant Enthusiast group or the LFK group. I hope you guys are having a good week. I'm going to get some more videos out and see what else we can talk about. So please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, bye.